Welcome back to the Juxtaposition podcast, boys and girls. I'm your host, Nana, alongside my okay host.
Hey.
Okay, where's your mic? Where you want to say hey?
Hey. I'm Ivan. Wow.
We're just talking like regular people.
She was too busy fixing her hair.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Well,
let me fix my
alongside my two lovely co-hosts, Janet T, aka Big Janet, Big JJ, Tala. She doesn't want to say her
Why do you always have to do that?
I don't know why you guys don't want it. It's a beautiful
Eric.
name. Who's Eric?
Mensa.
Don't call me that.
I'm calling you
That's
Eric.
not my name.
No, I'm definitely calling
That's
you
not my name.
Eric Mensa. I'm calling you
Bernice, don't do that.
No, I'm going to call you Eric.
Bernice, let's continue the show.
Okay,
let's not turn off these cameras.
Name that he made up, AJ.
Anyways, this is Bernice Owale. Boomy, they call her Boomy
this
too.
This is Nana, aka Eric. Eric is what we're calling Eric. His name's not Nana. Don't let
My
me
name's not Eric. Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Eric, did you hear what she said?
Okay, welcome to episode 19, I believe. Oh
Why
my
do you
gosh.
always act confused?
Oh my gosh, 19 episodes. I can't believe
No, guys, we literally just told them this is episode 19. It's like, I don't know, maybe?
I gotta, put some emphasis on it.
Okay.
And welcome back to our love series. Last week we talked about... we talked about last week.
I don't know.
Wow! No, we talked about...
We talked about is love dangerous?
Yes, is love dangerous in a pandemic. Sorry, me and Jenna are just... My bad. Is love dangerous in a pandemic? But today we're going to talk about what good women want and what good men want.
Once again, emphasis on the good part.
Yeah, good with a T.
Yes.
Okay? So this is the month of love, so...
Do that again, Eric?
Don't do that. I'm not. I'll walk out this podcast right now. I'm not even joking.
Month of love.
It's a month of love, So we're gonna give you some pointers on how to find you a mate or how to find you a good one, how to reel them in,
and we're giving them qualities out.
Yeah, qualities. Yeah, that can
help you.
That can help you. You're right.
Yeah, qualities, direct your focus onto what you're looking for.
Qualities, yes, to see what's out there, what you're looking for. That will give you some great advice or something like that. Pointers. So, Miss Janet or Wale, do you want to take the floor and go first?
Sure do.
Okay,
so of course me and sis are on the side of things that good men want. Actually, no, let's explain. Yeah, because I don't think go ahead.
Just had twin telepathy.
Sorry, yeah. So what we're doing, it's not the typical we're not going to talk about what women want. We're going to try and see or the script we're gonna see if we're on the right track and see if we know what men want, and then Nana's gonna see.
Big Nana's gonna see if that's right.
Eric. Mesa. Nana. He's back. It's so extra. Nana is going to try and take a guess or kind of see
if you're on the right path.
What he's gonna say, if you're on the right path, and he's also gonna explain what he thinks women want or desire in a man.
And I know a lot about women. Shout out to my sisters Eva Amumensa and Rebecca Amumensa. They're so beautiful.
So that's where you got your points from?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I thought you were supposed to
because they're my buddies. They're like my brothers. And shout out to my brother too, my real brother.
Sorry.
They're like my brothers.
Okay.
They were like my. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, people don't want to talk. People hear us banter. Okay. Let's get into it, man.
All right. So go ahead. All right. So my first point is what men want in women is honest communication, and that is their top priority. So basically,
wait,
is that honesty or honest communication? Honest
and
communication and honesty, of course, that goes in into it as well. So they want women who are confident. They want women who see the truth and tell it like it is while communicating, but with kindness. So I think sometimes though,
if I'm right, women feel that they're too needy or they're too sensitive. Because sometimes, girls have a lot of problems and they just be venting and talking all the most and giving all their emotions. And, like, if you see sometimes in movies and stuff like that, it seems like the men don't even want to hear. Or I've heard some men say, like, man, my wife talks too much. Oh, my girlfriend talks too much. Like, so, Nana, is that along the lines?
My personality is like I'm the one that talks a lot. I talk a lot, so I don't know how that feels when it comes to if someone were to match my energy, but I do think you're on the right path with what you're saying. I do think women should give that side to a man, I guess.
Honest communication.
It should be vice versa, to be honest.
Do you think it should be balanced? Because sometimes I feel like women maybe outpour too much and men don't import nothing.
It should be balanced. It should be balanced. And in my notes I put like a lot of women settle for them just doing that to the man and not the man doing the same thing. So I do think it should be balanced. That's a good point, a great point, to be honest. Well, my first point is good women want protectiveness.
Okay.
They want to feel like, this is so weird that I'm talking about a woman's perspective, but women want to be with someone that make them feel safe at all times. Yeah. Not just like physically in person, but with their emotions. If I can come, well, not if if a woman can come to them and be able to just lay it out on the table and they can just digest it, and for men to be responsible of what they're gonna do with that, like venting.
That
if
point
that makes
is
sense.
super important.
So that's why you have to be, as a man, you kind of have to be spiritually aware and have to have wisdom, because you have, when it comes to advice, you have to check yourself on where is it coming from, and that's why a lot of people, it's kind of hard to go get advice from because you don't know where that derives from. So yes, can I as a woman, can you trust the man to see if he can protect your emotions and what you're seeing? Is that right?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the things, definitely, to be protected physically and like with the emotion and also spiritually, and like it's not like if I can't trust somebody with my emotions, if I can't trust somebody just in general, like to be around, that's something that is it's a red flag.
How do you check that though? What's the test? Like, would you test a person, and if there's a situation, you give it to them and see what they do to it, or if
that's a question. I think as you're beginning to date or kind of figure out who this person is, and you're communicating, and you communicate something maybe in your life, it could be the simplest thing, like something at work, I don't know, and the way he reacts.
That's okay.
It's not that bad. Come on, so many people go through that stuff. It's like, okay, I can tell like you're not really taking in my emotions and what I'm feeling in that time, so you're kind of dismissing it. So it's like, I don't feel like I could trust you with my emotions.
That's a bummer.
I don't really feel protected in that sense. You know what I mean?
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Even with me, if
when I don't see, if you're in a situation like, say you're going out or something, and then a man does something to you, or kind of see what
slash your bum or something while you're there. Oh man!
Says a comment. Like, what does a guy say at that moment? For me personally, I don't want no man fighting unless he somebody physically assaults me. But I still don't want you standing there, like, let's go, come on, don't worry about it, keep going. No. You're gonna stand up and make sure that you say something to say, because it honestly, like, that shows me that you hold me valuable. Where it's not like you're gonna let anything slide and just let it go and be like, no, it's okay, just come on, you don't want no trouble. No, man. I'm not secure. I'm not gonna be secure. No.
They don't even want to get head. Let's just leave the man alone.
No.
The man's 6 foot, 7 foot, and he's like, Mr. Sir, can you not talk to my girl like that, please? I'm sorry, Mr. Sir.
There's some guys who are
are what 5-something and dealing with 6-foot people, or not even 6-foot people.
But
They
it's
can be
just
strong.
it's just about being assertive and
Yes, exactly.
you know, holding your ground. That's what I.
And speaking up for your girl, for sure. I think that's definitely a thing that is important. Like even girls with normal things, even protection of just like killing a spider or doing the normal things in the house.
I'll let that slide because I don't like spiders, but I don't expect the man to be killing spiders either. We'll just let it crawl in the house.
Nah, man, I expect the man to kill it. That's part for me. That's protection for me. I don't know.
I think Bernice was talking about like that's something I take really serious, especially when it comes to my sisters. That if something happens, like I know this sounds crazy, but like I'm willing to die behind stuff. Like,
I mean, that's what you should be able to do.
No, but I'm not gonna jump out. I'm not gonna jump like obviously that. But if someone were to be physical, I don't care if you are LeBron James.
Yeah.
If you're if you watch wrestling, The Big Show. I don't care if you're 7 foot, 350. Yo, hey man.
Okay, let me see. Let's 7 foot.
My hands work. My hands work.
Man's gonna be like
7 foot.
Hey man, it is what it is.
Are you gonna kick him down first, like
boom! Hit him in the jugger. Do that, cause I don't play with stuff like that. I don't care. My life is not my own. That's how I'll be. My life is not my own.
belongs to the
I will go to heaven if anything happens, but I don't play when it comes to stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So thanks for explaining.
You're welcome. That was a good point.
As you know, Nana is not a man who just
Don't play with me. I'm not the one. Sorry.
Don't play with him. He's not the one.
Look at his face.
He's not the one.
You stupid. Are you dumb?
Okay.
Not the one.
Okay, for me, what I think a good man would want in a woman. What?
You guys got me wrong.
Sorry.
I'm not the one. I'm sorry. I'm not the one.
Cool down. Okay, for me, I think what a man would want in a woman is transparency. And so she's talking about honest communication, which is similar to what I'm saying, transparent. But transparency is different.
It's a different level.
It's a different level because transparency, I'm not asking you. You are willing to come to me and explain how. And it's not no games. It's not like, you know how women we play too much. Okay, let me just say it like that. Like, you would say something like, oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But deep down inside you're mad, and then you expect the man to understand that you're actually mad. You're just saying it because you just want him to. But I think a lot of men, the good men, want transparency. They don't want to be playing around. They want you to be straightforward and tell it how it is and explain to yourself and be open and honest, like Janet said, honest communication. And I believe I'm on the right track with that one.
No, for sure. Well, yeah, we don't want.
Go play with.
Yeah, we don't want to play with someone playing with our heart.
It's between not even just playing, but like if you have something that is just going on with you or something like that, or something happened a day, or like what you actually truly feel in that moment, like that I would say is transparency. Because sometimes playing around with their heart is, I think, it's a different thing than just being transparent.
Or even just don't make it complicated for them. Like be just straightforward. Like I was listening to something. It's like men are logical thinkers. It's yes. No, there's no maybe. It's just yes, no. It's A, B. There's no like in between. So if you're telling somebody or trying to explain yourself, you just say how it is.
I think also if you're not transparent, it shows that you don't trust me. And without trust, what do we do?
Yeah. Or you're not serious.
Yeah.
For me, I think transparency is like if you're not really being transparent with me. That means you're not serious about, or you care about what I would say. Yeah, you're not serious about the situation. Like you don't care.
No talk. My second point I have is being respectful of other women. One quote that always stuck out to me was, the perfect way to see how someone will eventually treat you is how they treat others.
Okay, yeah.
And that's very important.
Very, very important.
Because you can even put it in like the business world. Like if you have a boss and they're treating like the employee like bad, and then you're kissing up to them, and you think, yeah, me and this person's relationship will never get to that point, and then it ends up getting to that. It's like, no, it was gonna get to that because the person was treating, the person bad. So it's like, it's important to see how like a woman will, a man, right? Wait, a woman, right?
I think you said man, but I mean, I think women are respectful. Like,
yes, it's important for a woman to see how they would treat their mom, their dad, their siblings,
Mm-hmm.
because how they treat them is how they're gonna treat you, right? So that is very important. That's one of the eye tests that I have too. Like, you know, how you gonna act when kids are around? You know,
Mm-hmm.
how you gonna act when you're in a situation where the waiter didn't give you the right money, or the waiter didn't bring the right food, you know? Those situations will tell you how a person is if they really respect. So yes,
I think, I mean, you know, Nana knows us, but we respect everybody. Like, no matter what, it doesn't matter. Like,
sometimes I feel like, damn, Bunda. There's one. Let me tell you this story. We're at the gym one time.
oh my god.
We're at the gym, and this one guy, I didn't even hear him, but these guys heard him. And they told me. We're at the gym, and this guy said, "Yo, be quiet." He was yelling at Bernice, and I don't think you were there.
No.
Bernice, my brother, and Jermaine, and cause you know we're laughing while we're working out, we're like talking, right? So he was upstairs, and then he said, "Yo, be quiet in the gym." You know where people are like and then I didn't realize until they told me, and then I was like, huh? Like he said that. You know, and I was really taken aback to it. Like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, these guys,
very disrespectful.
It's very so disrespectful. And it's like, I don't want to hit him or anything, but I just want to go to him like, bro, why you gotta act like that? Like,
I'm so confused. How did this correlate with the...
Basically,
no, it's just, I'm just saying, like,
respect. Like, if
how I seen you guys, like, respect that person and not get riled up.
Okay, sorry.
I seen you guys respect that person.
Yeah.
But even I was taken aback too. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But even regardless of that, even in that situation, it's how he said it. Like, if he was gonna say, guys, like, there's a little bit too much noise, that's a respectful way of saying it, instead of just saying it out of the emotion, out of yelling. Very disrespectful tone, very disrespectful.
But then again, I think about, okay, maybe
so,
this person's been going through some stuff.
No, yes, as well.
But that's why I want to go to him and be like,
no. You can't blame that on your
I can't blame that. I can't.
I'm telling you, I was having a conversation with my older sister. People like to use their emotion as a reason why they act out. I have done that, of course, too. Yeah. But like a lot of people be like, I'm mad, and that's just why I'm mad, and I'm acting like that, and the whole day is ruined, or the whole week is ruined. It's like, no, you have to learn how to control your emotions, and also be respectful in the situations. Like, you're gonna go to work and bring that emotion and yell to all of your people.
You're right. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say sorry, this could be part of my next point, but like, I mean, what Jana was saying, but I think as a good man, will want support in a sense where, like, a lot of times we have our bad moments, and a lot of times women are like, yo, like, why is this guy acting like this? He's always angry, da. But it's like, you have to have the ability to support them in those bad moments, and not just be like, yo, like, why?
But the person's gonna have to like explain how
of course, and say like, no, this is just a bad moment for me. But it's like, as a man, I think a lot of men, they do want that support from the woman in the good and the bad times, and especially the bad moments, and not just carry it and just be like, oh, like, this guy, he's always angry, he's always this, he's always that, like, he's never, you know. But it's like, if he explained, as a good man, you would be able to communicate and be like, yo, this is just a bad moment for me, and be able to support them. I think a lot of men appreciate that, and not only support, like, a lot of women will be like, well, I think you can mix it up too, as support, as like carrying their burdens, carrying their pain, carrying this. It's like, no, I don't think that's unhealthy for the women in general, and I don't think women need to be carrying people. Like, it's not a project. Like, you're not supposed to be turning boys into men and molding them. Like, that's why we put a lot of emphasis on like the good men, because the good man will explain to you like, okay, this is a bad moment for me. And as a man, I think that's what women want.
We do. I mean, what happens when the person's a repeat offender?
Yeah, no.
No, but that's not a good man. Because
he can be a good man. No. He can be a good man, but he's definitely not working on himself.
No, but that's different though. You're working on yourself. As a good man, you would realize, I need to work on myself, and you would be able to listen, right? You'd be willing to listen and be like, okay, I understand. But as if you're a repeated offender, and you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, I would take that good and put it on the side for and just be honest. Like you're really not working on yourself.
Yeah.
Because as a good man, you're trying to evolve. You're trying to be better, and so you'll realize, okay, this is something I need to work on, and especially if it's communication.
Yeah, as a good man, you're always trying to like evolve and grow.
Yeah.
And develop every day.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Also on that point, I guess with the support, that means that a guy who's looking for a woman who needs to be secure, self-sufficient, and a confident woman. So I think that men want a woman to choose them out of rather than wanting them, right? Or out of desperation and either like being materially or emotionally just for emotional needs. So I think women sometimes believe that showing a man he's needed will turn him off and possibly make him run away. So like sometimes I think women can be too like
needy.
Yes. Yeah, they can be too like very like clingy.
Okay, sorry. Okay, but I found a point where it says men want the feminine part of a woman, where like,
but there's a line between.
There is a line.
There is a line.
There's a line between being like
clingy
on him the whole time and like
I have seen
money,
those relationships.
emotionally like she don't have no friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is those
She
signs?
always with him.
Yeah.
Where your friends at?
Where are your high school friends? Where's your high school friends?
I ain't got no friends.
Babe, let's go out. Where are you going? Where are you
Nah,
going?
real talks.
I want to go with my guy friends. Baby, you're going? Can I go? Can I go?
I'm gonna go play basketball. Oh, can I come
come
too? Nah, real talks. I've seen those relationships where it's like I'm looking at like, yo, where's your friends?
Yeah.
And she doesn't have no friends.
That's
And
a red flag, isn't it?
I start to look at what happened in those relationships that you don't have no friends.
Right.
And then the person's probably gonna tell me, no, she did this, she that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's probably you.
Yeah.
So that is a big red flag. Not even one person in your corner. You're chilling with this guy every day. I wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
I want my space. I want my space.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Bring on, bring on.
You need to recharge.
Yes.
Okay, before we.
Okay, yes. So I think good women want men to be affectionate. There's a lot of men out here that are macho man and
Wait, I'm confused. What did you say?
be affectionate.
You want women to be affectionate?
No, good women want men to be affectionate.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm getting confused. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, yes, good women want men to be affectionate because, you know, a lot of men are macho
Right.
and they don't want to show that side of the vulnerability. Yes, they want that side. And we see that a lot in African households where we don't even know how a married couple acts when we were growing up.
It's very rare, I would say. It's very rare.
It's
very rare.
It was non-existent.
It was more like roommates.
It was non-existent.
Core partners,
No, listen,
co-living.
it was non-existent. For
No,
me.
yeah.
You know, you guys seen something though.
Yeah.
I seen stuff in my aunts and uncles,
That's what
but
I'm
when it
saying,
comes
it's
to my
rare.
immediate,
Okay, your own
it
family.
was. I don't even know what that was. I learned it from TV, but yeah. Instead of like, women are not more so. They're not clingy to like sexual affection, but like the other stuff like writing notes or flowers or I don't know why I said flowers like that.
But it also depends on the
small
stuff. Yeah, the small
And doing
things.
kind gestures.
Yeah.
But one thing is a good point is that time is the biggest thing.
The timing?
No,
Giving
time to
Quality
the person.
time.
Because giving
Love
time,
languages.
yes, giving time shows that like you're really serious about that
Right,
person.
yes.
Because the person that you make time for, it shows that you like that's kind of like you make that a priority. You know? So that's one thing that
I definitely agree. Time. No, go ahead. Time is something I
you make time for what you care about.
what you care about.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't know that song. I don't know
I
that
was
song.
gonna like you have to sing loud. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
I don't know.
Belt it out now. Come on.
my voice say it. But yeah, time is very important. And it's important to also to know the love language of your partner because it makes it a lot easier. Some people like quality time, some people like the little notes, some people like actually like kind gestures, some people like touch. Like there's so many different ways to show that you care for your person.
And you love that person. Yeah.
As a woman, I definitely care for time. It just shows how interested you are. Yeah. If you don't show time or make time, and all you say is, "I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm sorry, I can't call. Sorry, this, sorry that," and apologies here, left, right, center. Yeah. But you just move on. Next.
I think even off that too, like time, but also the time that you spend is intentional, not just
right.
Like,
it's a chore.
Yeah, like you schedule it in, and you actually made it like, you know, special. Right. You brought flowers. You made it. You got creative.
Yeah.
Something, not just we're gonna sit down and watch TV.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Netflix or like.
And don't get twisted.
Some people all the time.
Some people are not as creative, but try to be creative.
Nah, man.
You know
Some people just do the basics.
Some people just
come on, put more effort into it.
Yeah,
you know, if it's only one time a week, why not?
Yeah, put as much effort into something like that.
But I was putting off to like as well. I think men need women to be emotionally like their intimacy as well. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes men think like, as you were saying, men are like the macho kind and they're not really for emotions and stuff like that. But I think, why am I getting confused?
No, but you know what the crazy thing? Let me just ask something. You know what the crazy thing is that they kind of hide it.
Men are, I would say men are more emotional. It's just in a different spot.
But they don't know how to express themselves because nobody shows them how to do it. Yeah. So it's not, I don't blame them, but it's like, if you know, like, I want to express myself, learn ways to communicate better. Don't just say, I don't know how, so I'm just going to leave it. No, you figure out, okay, I'm aware that I don't know how, so let me learn how to communicate. Yeah. Try one thing, I don't know, every time you see your significant other, try communicating something that you've been wanting to communicate for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes, like, as I said again, like, sometimes women can be too emotional, like, they can talk too much, but I feel like they need that to, like, one thing I know, or, well, I believe, is, like, when a woman gets into a man's life, they change their intimacy level. They make them open up more. They make them, say more about, because they've given them a comfortable space to share it. And like you would hope that if you share with that person, that woman doesn't go to her girlfriend and say your stuff. Because I watched some Black Love. Shout out to Black Love, but people were like, men don't like when you go tell your girlfriend like this is what I said. Like nah, man. Exactly. It plays into loyalty, honesty, transparency, and all those. You know. So
girlfriends or girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
I mean, if it's one person, like if it's one person. Then.
I mean, usually if it's
but I'm saying but it's like you can go tell your friends, your close friends, if you're seeking advice to help him. Yeah. If you're just going just to go gossip, then I don't think that's a positive thing, and that's not something a man would want. And I was gonna say also playing into that part, it's like loyalty. Men are predators, okay? They need their queen. They need their queen to be solid, solidified, down to the ground, ride or die. Okay, you can't. They don't like wishy-washy women, and they don't want a woman that's for everybody. They don't want a woman that she dabbed with everybody. No, she has to. And a lot of men, and that's good men. Okay, men just who don't care. They don't care if you've been around the city.
She for the streets.
Yeah, sorry, I was gonna say that. They don't really care.
Men can be for the streets
if you're in a relationship right now and you find that your man doesn't really care whether that you're not being as loyal, or you're just kind of all over the place, here, there, everywhere, and and I'm not saying like sexually. You know what I mean? I'm not saying sexually. I'm saying in general, your loyalty is not for him.
You can go talk to anyone.
You can talk to anybody. It's not a sexual thing, but in general, your emotion it's everywhere. Everybody
attention is split.
Yeah, it's split, and it's not towards this person, and that's an important thing for a man, I believe, and as a woman too.
Men, we don't want someone that's wishy-washy. We want someone that's firm and not giving their availability to other men and saying, hey, we can go out. Are you listen?
We can go out, but
you might as well just stop the whole operation with me instead of playing both sides. That's one thing that we don't like. We don't like our emotion to be played with.
I think it's also a pride thing. As men, they all have egos.
Yeah.
And that's how they're built, right, Matt?
They need built.
I don't want to go to a restaurant and I see you with someone else.
It just makes them feel less than. As a man, it makes them feel less than as a man. Nobody wants to be played around and be poked at their ego. I know
honest.
you. Oh, Michael. Hi, Michael. That's just be honest. Who's that? Who's Michael?
You know everybody in the restaurant.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So
good women also want, I think, being someone to like that's open to being wrong. You know,
being corrected. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say a man who's willing to listen. I would say it in that sense.
But that's different.
No, because if you can listen, if you're being corrected, you have to listen.
Well, someone that can take.
Some can listen, but they don't say that they're wrong.
Well, someone that can take criticism and
no, but
willing
admitting that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Let's say that.
Basically.
Yeah, someone that can take criticism and for the betterment of themselves instead of playing defense and saying no this and it's a hard pill to swallow because people have told me stuff about myself and they say you know, and then when someone's so quick to like be defensive, it's like, okay, that's a red flag as well, because if I can't tell you anything, like how can our relationship grow? Because I'm expecting you to do the same for me, so when I do it for you, it's like it's a big problem, you know, especially if it's for the little things too. People like to blow up and think like no, but when someone can actually take criticism and be like, okay, so how do you think I can do better at this? Or how do you think I can work on it, you know, some more? And actually break it down, then that's the man that's great for ya.
You got it on the money.
And
sorry.
Continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, and just communicate their feelings with each other and being able to do it vice versa. You know, I don't know if one of you guys have a point for that, but yes.
I was good. Yeah, for me, it's definitely important because I struggle with that. Like it's hard, just in general as human beings. Not everybody's like that. Pride is a big thing, and it's super hard to lay that down. It's so hard to take that, like swallow it like that pill that's huge. And oh my god!
Listen, sometimes I gotta go in the corner and be like,
honestly, just close your eyes and just start talking to yourself. But it's important that, like, if I'm looking for a man and a man is able to admit that they're wrong and able to listen, that is like key. That's how you know we can communicate well, you know. But if you're not gonna listen to me, buddy, I don't know. So you're just gonna say no to everything that I said?
So why? Here's a question. Why do people like stay in stuff when they know it's not?
They don't know. Some people don't know.
They know, though. They know.
They don't know what.
They know, like, all the qualities we have said, like, they know that
they don't have. But if you've been immersed in something, it
blinds you.
Yes, it has become something that you're comfortable with. So you've been doing that for your whole life.
I feel like vice versa, both sex, they feel like this person is drop dead gorgeous. There's no way.
Boom. You just went to my point. Physical attraction. I'm gonna play off
no way I'm dropping this one.
I'm gonna let you Hold on. Physical attraction for men.
Yes.
For men, physical attraction is something that they look for. Okay, and there's a difference.
Are you saying?
You say Makes so good, makes you want to smack your mama. No, but physical attraction is definitely something that men look for. Like, let's not get it twisted. Even if, like, as the human race, for all men, they are not blind.
They got some eyes.
They've been built to look for a woman that they're attracted to. And physical attraction, remember, it's different. Attraction, we're not focusing on looks. Because there's a difference between attraction and looks. Looks is specific. I need a girl that has a big booty. I need a girl that has some nice curves. I need a girl that looks like Beyonce, light skin and all, hair pressed, skin fresh. But that's not the point. Like, if it's a good man, he's willing to at least let the emotional connection take over and not hold the looks the most valuable.
Yeah, it's not the first thing. Yeah, it's okay. You see, okay, yeah.
No, like that's not fair. The first thing you see, the only thing reason why you're gonna talk to somebody is because you're attracted.
Yeah. But you're not letting that attractive overtake everything.
The relationship.
Me, I would see someone. Okay, they're pretty, but we gotta get to if you're legit or not. You know,
if you got hair or you got the heart.
I've been in a situation where someone was so pretty, but it was nothing like
nothing keeping you there.
And it's like, how can someone be in something like that for 20 plus years, 30? We have seen that, and they just drop it like it. And then men sometimes, even in my circle, like I was younger, like, how the hell, like Karuchi? How did Mike Vic whatever? Or Chris Brown, how the hell you messed that up?
She's so beautiful, right?
And she's so, how you drop stop that? Victor Cruz. Like, how do you mess that up? But it's bigger than just
but that's why I
looks.
said attraction. That's why it's bigger than looks because looks so long. You can only hold for so long. But attraction, even if like. Because people change as they're going into relationships. So you can get big, you can get small, you can look however your face begins to droop. Like if all you focused on was the looks at the beginning, the attraction is gone. And if attraction is gone for a man, respect is gone. The love is gone. Sexual intimacy is gone. Like, what's the point? You might as well just... That's why people leave. They keep bouncing from one relationship to another.
I don't understand.
One of the main things is because they're no longer physically attracted to them anymore. They found somebody else that looks better than them.
That's how I would say. That's why marriages don't be lasting these days.
Because
what they built off is the looks.
Sometimes it's just the most is the looks.
And then they actually start to really learn about the person. They're like, oh, I don't like their character.
Right.
Like, it's
We've
not
seen
right.
a lot in this quarantine. We've seen so many celebrities just drop. And it's like, damn. And it just goes to show me I was the person that I need this person light skinned. Thick,
yes,
pressed hair, yay high or something like that, and then I'm like,
No, because once you start looking, remember, there's
like
so many
when you
cross paths with,
when you're with someone, yes, that's a good point. Don't forget that point. But when you're with someone that's like your best friend. What the hell? You like? Yes, the person's attractive. Your best friend's attractive, but like people are out there seeking the Beyonce. And then they will block the blessing of the person that you really like are in tune with.
Or the girl who has been by your side, but you're like, nah, this girl.
Yes, we know that we know that there's millions and billions of people that look good out here. We know.
But when you somebody better than the one that you have,
exactly. But when you stumble across that one that's good for you, people want to be like, this person looks better.
And that's why women out there, please, let's chase after the good men. The men that don't hold the looks as valuable as the committed relationship. Like, their value is to be committed to you, not to be seeking the best, the next Beyonce or the next Cardi B or the next person with the big butt.
If you stumble on that and the person is great mentally, then that's okay.
Like the looks is not the thing that we should all be.
And sorry, Instagram can catch you.
Yeah, man, that's what I said.
It can catch you.
It's there for people.
So I gotta jump ship.
A few episodes ago.
Man, we talk about social media every episode, man. That thing will get you.
Has distorted our eyes for sure. Our vision is being blurred. I don't even think many people can see past what Instagram, like the models and even the men, all of them, they're all fixed. Like the 8-pack. With the nice body.
You this one, everyone has to have their shirt off. And
everybody. When's the last time you see somebody with a full coverage of clothes and they look decent? It's very hard. It's very hard.
But don't you think? That's one of my points. Basically, men want fidelity and a commitment to the relationship. The Instagram, I think men don't want a woman that has the roaming eye. The eye is roaming when you're with them. Their eyes roaming. When you're down the street, they're looking at somebody else. So I think men need a wholehearted commitment in a relationship. They want, 2 feet in. If you're gonna be 2 feet in, jump in.
That's why when men or women catch a baddie, they're like, it's like, and then it goes down.
Because you don't know them, right? You don't know somebody's real character because all you're seeing is just them from the outside. When you spend time with them, you begin to see like, I don't think this person is for me. Like, I have nothing in common. And that's for both men and women, like literally nothing in common. So this guy's over here thinking all the
time. You gotta be committed. Be committed to the relationship if you're gonna be in one. Okay? Don't just jump into one. It takes work. It takes stability.
It does.
So guys, what's 5 points you can give someone that is watching that can apply to their lifestyle for the future if they're trying to pursue someone?
Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna say this before I just butcher it in my mind. I think if you're looking or you're actually currently in a relationship, once again, as you know, if you're listening to this, it's a Christian podcast. We love Jesus. Just letting you know. That has to be the first cornerstone in your relationship. If it is not, I'm sorry, aunties,
and uncles, I knew that was
sisters, brothers, cousins, nieces, nephews. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be as great as you think it's gonna be. Because it could be great. Don't get it wrong. There's relationships out there that don't even have Jesus in it, and they're striving 20 plus years. But you can only imagine what it would be like if you have it would take you to another level if you have Jesus as your cornerstone. All those things that you have, because a lot of people who are not in relationships, who are who don't have Jesus or are seeking somebody who is not of the faith, and they are of faith, because there's some people who are going to compromise out there.
Relationships.
Yes, some people are going to compromise out there. Oh dang it! I just lost my thought.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
No, it's with Jesus.
It is with Jesus. Okay, you know what? Just
how do you forget your thought? You're so fast.
I know that's the problem. My mind is running.
Okay, it's with Jesus. Jesus knows.
Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I think I'm rambling too much, but definitely let the cornerstone. That is so sad. Isn't that sad?
No, that's sad.
That is sad.
She's getting kind of.
She's like. You know what it is? God. You know what it is? It's because normally Janet sits on this side, and so whenever she sits on this side, her thoughts just fly. So maybe I have to sit there next time we're here. Next time.
I told her she said she wanted her exit.
Last week too, you sat here and you thought right away. I'm telling you, it's this side.
Anyways, let me get my point before I forget. Some points I have is that both sides. Well, let me talk about a man, a God-fearing man. Someone that loves God more than he loves himself, a man that honors himself and his family, and most importantly, God, a man that challenges you. You know, that's very important. Someone that pushes you to Christ, and expands your dreams and your prayer life. Very important.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone that can lead you to prayer. Sorry.
It's over here.
Sorry.
It's over here.
My bad, guys. Someone that can lead you into prayer, lead you into purity, keeping you pure. Person's like an usher, not the singer. Like the usher.
I was gonna say, what? I mean, you can look like usher. Don't get it twisted out here.
No, I thought you meant like ushers in the church, like.
No, I
thought
guiding
you.
Yes. Oh, I thought usher like usher this.
No. He can be like an usher,
guys,
guiding you.
Can you see me?
Your mind's in the gutter.
It's not in the gutter.
Anyways, he compliments you. Your assignments complement each other. So the stuff you're doing in life.
Yes, that's very important.
The stuff you're doing in life, they're aligning in the same path.
Can you say that one more time? No, I'm sorry, I just said, but it is important, guys. If your assignments or your purpose of life does not complement or walk in the same direction, you got to let them go.
Not
sorry.
You being a stripper and
you can't.
A deaconess.
You can't. Even if you are a Christian, as a Christian too, it doesn't even. As a Christian, your assignments can still not be aligned.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out, okay, like, is this something that you're taking on just because you desire this person because they look good? Yeah. Or is it something that God is calling you to be in together? So
yes, so your assignments complementing each other, very big point. And lastly, he loves you. He loves you. He can tell if something. Sorry, you can tell if something really loves you by how willing they are to inconvenience their time.
Sacrificial,
just to cater to you.
Cater to you, be intentional.
Yes.
He's intentional. Well,
those are some good points, man. Take it.
I don't got no 5 points, but I got an important point that is for everybody is communication is key. Very people. If you don't talk, the relationship it dibbles into all the other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You said a bunch of things. God-fearing man. You communicate with the word.
You have to communicate.
So you can communicate with your girl.
Right.
It goes into that. It goes into being transparent. You need to communicate. Be transparent. Being like, if you have a roaming eye, let her know.
Yeah.
You're having a roaming eye.
What's going on with yourself. Or even if you're not communicating with her, communicate with somebody who can help you.
Accountability.
Yes. Because that you don't only listen. Sorry, before you continue. You don't only have to communicate only to your girl, but you also
someone you're pursuing.
Significant other.
Yes. Sorry, I was saying girl, but. For men and women, like you have to communicate to somebody who can also uplift you, who's in the word and be accountable for you. Because if you can't communicate and you're only communicating to your girl, sometimes they can never understand what you're saying. So maybe you have to deal with it before you come to her and tell her like, yo, this is what I'm dealing with. And then you say, I dealt with it already because I just wanted to let you know, like, I had this issue before. But if you don't communicate with that and then she
figures out through someone
it's
else.
just, that's when you mess up.
It just kind of feels like you're lying.
Communication.
Right. So, yes, communication goes through all the aspects.
Right.
Communication.
But I hope this was a great
I love
conversation,
this.
guys,
It's actually
because
Yeah, man.
it was a flip. It was a reverse. It wasn't, it was
I
a
hope you
different
guys.
way.
I hope you guys
we
don't
did
get
it.
confused because I
Yeah.
got confused a bit.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
It was going in the way. I got confused for a second.
Right. But I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This is part of the what's
What's love got to do?
What?
Got to do with
Yeah.
it? That's all I
Yeah.
know. What's love?
But simply an emotion. It's true. You can never truly love somebody until you love God, and that's a fact. God is
Okay,
love.
Nelson Mandela. Anyways.
That's not nice. You're supposed to say yes,
Anyways,
amen.
yes, amen. Praise
Eric?
be to the.
Anyways, and before we end, as he walks out because he's extra. As we end, I'm gonna let you know. Like, follow us on the gram. I was gonna say the gram.
The gram.
Follow us on the gram. The Juxtaposition Podcast _ Leave all your comments down below and tell us and share and communicate.
I want
with
to
us.
hear you guys.
Also, make sure you follow us on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. It's very important, or your family, or somebody else that you feel like can learn from this, or just save it to your liked videos. And also, see, he's so extra. Also, make sure you guys. I know it's gonna be Valentine's Day past Valentine's Day, but make sure you guys use the discount. The TJP.
My name's
20.
not Eric.
Anyways,
But
that's all I
use
gotta
the
say.
discount
Though,
and
guys.
also,
Notification,
yes.
subscribe.
And buy from Sarfo and Vieira.
Sorry, if you listen to the video, it's Sarfo and Vieira.
Respect my Ghanaians,
Sorry,
please.
I love them all, and his watches are beautiful. But
Yes.
they're having a sale, and remember, the discount ends February 15th. And that's all we got to say. If you have any topics that you want us to talk about relationship or anything like that, hit us down below, and we'll read it and we'll take a look and
Tell a friend and tell a friend, subscribe,
Do all
like
that.
she said,
Right.
do all that.
And next week is going to be an exciting week, so stay tuned.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's all, folks, because that hasn't been said in
I
a
know,
long
I
time.
missed that.
That's all,
I don't
folks.
really miss it.
I am the Manano, and we are the Juxtaposition crew, and we're out.
I don't know what he said.